Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. See what message comes through today. I see a decision made by Divine Feminine here to focus on self-love, their own happiness. This Divine Feminine's focus on their own independent soul journey at this time. This is someone who wants to be happy, wants to enjoy, wants to um, feel love. So it's like they want to be surrounded by people who love them. They want to be surrounded by people who they can count on. I see here that if people decide to walk, let them walk. Like I see here, this divine feminine is like, if this person decides to turn their back on me, decides to leave, is not there for me, let them walk. I just want love. I just want people that I'm surrounded. I just want to be surrounded by love. I just want to give love and receive love in return. So I see here, this is a divine feminine who is focused on self-love, happiness, what makes them happy, what makes them feel loved and appreciated here. I see her having clear direction what they want in life. This divine feminine made a decision about focusing on self. Some some of these divine feminines may be busy building something about their home, building their environment, or trying to improve something. So it's like they want to do better in some sort of way. I see her again focus on self-love, self-worth. The things that, if this was a divine feminine who was not sure about certain things in the past, is like this, in this reading it shows here that if I don't really know what this person is thinking, what this person's up to, what this person's saying, and I see that this divine feminine is basically like, I don't really care anymore. It's like before, this divine feminine would have been somebody who wanted to know, like get answers or want to know the reason why this person said this or this person reacted in this way. Like, what is the reason? It could have been something that was so random, something that somebody may have said, or the reaction was just, it took you off guard and you questioned it. But this divine feminine, now I see them as like, I don't really know, and it doesn't really bother me. It's fine. It's like, if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. You don't want to tell me, if you don't want to share or to be honest, then that's fine. It doesn't really bother me. And I see here that this divine feminine, it will kind of surprise the other person, because they expect this divine feminine to ask the questions, to want to know more, to, it's like, this is okay with you? You're not bothered by this, not without me telling you, or without knowing the full story? And then divine feminine's like, no, I'm good. It's like, I'm good, I'm fine. So I see here that not knowing all the details does not bother you anymore. This is a divine feminine who's not bothered by information that is being withheld, information that has been hidden. Um, if it is shown, if it is presented, then that's fine. But I see here that, oh, there's something else here about this information. Some case it has to do with the karmic situation, how things play out. So how things play out between this divine masculine, this karmic person, not knowing all the details on how it, basically I see here something about a cycle coming to a close. And not knowing the details on how it came to a close doesn't really bother divine feminine. Just knowing that it is, or it is coming to a close, it's like that's good enough information for me. I don't need to know all the details. I see here that divine feminine is like, I'm not really interested in that thing. And I feel like in some cases this divine feminine is not really interested in the not only the details but knowing about the separation. I see here something about, because this divine feminine has seen a lot when it comes to their connection with divine masculine and their connection in some cases with this karmic person, because somehow there could have been some kind of connection there. So say if this karmic person turns out to be divine feminine's like family member or friend, or they could have been best friends, or whatever the case may be. So some cases it's like that connection, knowing certain things about the separation between divine masculine and this person doesn't really interest. That's what it is. It's like they don't have interest in knowing the details, but knowing that there is something shaky over there, it's like that's good enough for me to know. But it's like that's fine. I see here it has to do with divine timing, divinely orchestrated. It's like this divine feminine knows it's in the divine's hands. It's in God's hands. So they're not really bothered by how it plays out. It's like that's their thing to, experience, right? Why should I be bothered by that? If divine masculine needs to learn it the hard way, because this masculine, I feel in some cases this masculine could have been quite stubborn, and there is something about the old cycle coming into the new cycle, but in order to come into the new cycle, it is it has to do with like a divine intervention. It's like kind of being interrupted by the divine to shake things up so that this divine masculine can go into the new cycle. This divine masculine, when they start to move forward on their new path, so their new this is their independent soul journey. This divine masculine will be very intuitive. They will be guided on this direction where at first they feel like, I don't know what is there for me, if I'm going to grow or build. Will I be able to become what I want to become? Because this new path, I see this is up ahead. With this divine masculine, they do this clear out. They're focused on their love, their intuition, and the direction that they move. It's like, is there something out there for me? Is this worth moving towards? Like, will I benefit in any way? They want to see what the benefit is. Will I get anything out of this if I take this new direction? But they are guided to take that direction. This is something that they will have this intuitive knowing that I need to go down this path, and even though it doesn't look like I will gain much from it, I feel like their expectation of that path, like what they feel they should be receiving in return, it's very different than what they will receive down that path. Because I feel like once they take that path, they will start to evolve, they will start to grow even more, spiritually evolve. And when they spiritually evolve, spiritually grow, the things that they are expecting or seeking for down that path will no longer interest them. They will be given a different kind of view of what is important in life, what is important to divine masculine, what is important for their growth, for their journey. It's like these are the things that this divine masculine will start to seek when they go down this new path that they are guided to take. So let me give an example. So say if this divine masculine has gone down this path where, so path A, where along the way, along their journey, they were receiving chocolates, cakes. Yes, I'm going to use sweet as an example because you all know I like sweets. So they received chocolates, they received cakes, they received ice cream. It's like, I like this path. I'm receiving all these things that I enjoy, right? This is such a sweet path. How sweet. And then the divine's like, no, divine masculine, you're going down the wrong path. Though this is joyful, though this is sweet, you are meant to go down this path. So divine masculine is being redirected, right? And they are intuitive, this is up ahead, to take this path. So this path B. So they're like, I don't think I'll be receiving cakes, ice creams, all these sweet treats that I've been receiving in path A. I don't know if I should be taking path B, but they know intuitively that this is where they are. This is what they are meant to do or destined to do. This is something that they feel guided to do. So intuitively, they know. So they go down this path. They're like, oh, I don't think I'm going to receive anything over here. So the beginning, the first steps of this new path, path B, it seems like very clear. Then it starts to rain. Then it starts to get a little bit rocky. It's like, where's all the treats? I'm hungry now. I was eating so well over here. It was such a sweet path for me. And now in path B, it's like it's getting dark down here. It's like this is not what this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. This is not the path for me. But then they're like, I know I have to do it. It's this intuitive knowing that they knew that they had to take this path B eventually. So what they did, they were avoiding it. It's like, I know I have to go through this. Okay, fine. So they go down this path B. Weather starts changing. The road gets all rocky. And then they're like, I'm getting hungry now. So there's no sweets. There's no treats. But then what happens? Then you know, the clouds part, the sun shines through. And then they're walking further ahead. Then there's trees, beautiful trees. And then the first sweetness that falls is the fruit from the tree, just drops, right? Divine masculine's hand just drops. It's like, wow, this is sweet. This is because this divine masculine went through this journey here, there's this newer journey. Okay, yes, there were obstacles and things in path A, but then they were kind of like, it feels something about like they were intrigued by the sweets that were being offered to divine masculine while going down this kind of shaky path. That path was not clear, but they were receiving some kind of reward for not doing the work, right? It feels kind of like being tempted into a direction that is not that is not rewarding in the end. It's not in divine masculine's favor for their spiritual growth. It's not spiritually rewarding, right? So now path B, this divine masculine's going down path B. It's like, wow, it was rocky, it was dark, it was cold, and I got hungry. And look, the sun, the clouds parted, the sun shined through, and then this beautiful fruit, nature's fruit, something natural, something healthy. It just fell in my hands. It's like, I value this fruit, this one fruit. I value this fruit over the many cakes and chocolates that I was having in this first path that they took. So you see, so this is what this masculine is going to feel like, be like. That's like they're going to be kind of like, I don't know if this is the path for me, but they intuitively know that it is. They will face some things that will make this masculine question, like, why am I even going down this route? But they know that they have to. It was something that they were avoiding. But the fruit is much sweeter because this masculine will have much more value for it. They will have much more gratitude for it. This will be more rewarding for this divine masculine. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching and have some fruit. Bye everyone.